Money manifestation feels broken for a lot of people because at some point it stops feeling like hope and starts feeling like blame. People are told to visualize more clearly, believe more deeply, raise their vibration, repeat better affirmations, fix their mindset, trust the universe. And for a while that sounds comforting. It gives struggle a kind of poetry. It turns uncertainty into a process. It gives people the sense that maybe life can shift without needing to force every outcome through exhaustion. But then reality keeps arriving. The bills still show up. The debt still sits there. The unexpected expense still lands at the worst possible time. The job is still unstable. The income still feels smaller than the pressure. And after enough of that, a person starts asking a very different question. Not, how do I manifest more money? But why does this seem to work for other people emotionally, yet fall apart in practice for me? That question matters more than most people realize. Because when money manifestation starts to feel broken, it usually isn't because the person didn't want change badly enough. It's because they tried to use a symbolic tool to solve a structural source of stress. And when those two things get confused, frustration builds slowly, then all at once. Most people do not arrive at manifestation because life is easy. They arrive there because life feels heavy. They are tired of running numbers in their head, tired of mentally calculating how many days remain before rent is due, tired of trying to sound calm in conversations that quietly terrify them, tired of feeling like every step forward gets erased by something random and expensive. So they look for relief. And manifestation offers a very specific kind of relief. It says your inner state matters. It says attention shapes experience. It says thought patterns can influence behavior, perception, and decision-making. Some of that, in a very limited sense, is understandable. The way you interpret events does affect what you notice, how you respond, and whether you freeze or act. But the problem begins when that reasonable insight gets stretched into an explanation for everything. That's where many people get trapped. They start by hoping manifestation will help them feel less powerless. Then, gradually, it becomes a framework for interpreting every result. If money does not come, they assume they blocked it. If opportunities do not appear, they assume they doubted too much. If fear returns, they assume their frequency slipped. The method that once felt comforting starts turning normal human stress into evidence of personal failure. And financial stress is already cruel enough without adding spiritual guilt to it. What makes this worse is that people often try sincerely. They journal, they visualize, they create routines, they repeat phrases that are supposed to build trust. They consume content that tells them abundance is already on the way. They do all of this while still living inside the same economic reality they were hoping to escape. That mismatch creates a deep emotional whiplash. Outwardly, they are trying to stay aligned. Internally, they are panicking. That tension is exhausting. It also explains why so many people become vulnerable to more elaborate versions of the same promise. Once basic manifestation starts feeling thin, they move to more advanced explanations. Subconscious reprogramming, wealth frequency tracks, brainwave audios, energy blocks, hidden internal resistance. Products like the Billionaire Brain Wave become appealing at exactly this point because they do something simple but powerful. They add a mechanism. Now the struggle has a deeper layer. The person is no longer told they failed because they lacked discipline. They are told there may be an invisible system underneath behavior that was never addressed in the first place. That idea is incredibly persuasive because it removes shame without removing hope. It tells people, maybe you were not doing life wrong. Maybe you were operating from the wrong internal pattern. Maybe the issue was never effort alone. Maybe there is a hidden reason everything has felt harder than it should. And for someone who has spent years feeling stuck, that can feel like the first compassionate explanation they have heard. But here is where the deeper structure matters. Money is not just an emotional experience, it is also an infrastructural one. Income, job stability, cost of living, debt load, skill leverage, access, family obligations, health, geography, timing, and opportunity all shape financial reality. Stress does not come from imagination alone. Sometimes stress is accurate. Sometimes the nervous system is responding to a situation that is genuinely unstable. That means inner work can help with resilience, clarity, and decision-making, but it cannot replace the role of material conditions. Think of it like trying to fix a cracked foundation by adjusting the lighting in the house. Better lighting may change how the room feels. It may even help you move around more calmly. But the structure underneath still matters. And if someone confuses emotional regulation with structural repair, they can spend a long time feeling hopeful without becoming more secure. The real issue isn't that people are too negative. It's that they are often using emotional rituals to solve material instability. That is the turning point. Because once you see that, a lot of confusion starts to clear. You can understand why manifestation sometimes feels useful in the short term. It can reduce panic. It can create focus. It can interrupt helplessness. It can help someone stop spiraling long enough to make better choices. That is real. But it is not the same as a reliable financial system. It is not the same as increased earning power, better planning, lower exposure to risk, or access to stronger opportunities. That distinction matters, because without it, people keep swinging between hope and disappointment. They either worship the method or reject it entirely. But the more grounded view is quieter than that. Internal state matters, just not in the magical way many people are sold. Calm can improve judgment. Belief can support persistence. Attention can shape behavior. But none of those things erase the need for actual financial structure. That is also why a product like the Billionaire Brain Wave can feel so convincing. It does not just offer a ritual, it offers an explanation. It tells financially stressed people that the problem may be deeper than mindset, but still simple enough to fix through one hidden mechanism. Whether that claim holds up or not, the emotional appeal is easy to understand. And that perspective reduces blame. It lets people stop treating every setback as evidence that they are energetically broken. It lets them admit that pressure changes how the mind works. It lets them see why so many money promises feel seductive when life has become emotionally expensive. And it lets them ask a better question going forward. Not, how do I force abundance to appear? But what actually helps someone become more stable, more clear, and more capable over time? That question is less glamorous, but it is much more useful. If you want a structured breakdown, a practical guide, and a step-by-step framework for analyzing offers like this, check the description. Subscribe for more grounded breakdowns like this.